Does your shoulder feel uncomfortable when you reach overhead? Whether it's grabbing something from a shelf, throwing a ball with your kids, or trying to press some weight in the gym. You might think your shoulder is tight or potentially injured, but oftentimes it's under-supported and there's some poor mechanics in terms of how you move. So today I'm going to show you some tips and a quick way to test of muscles that are often overlooked and how some simple strengthening exercises can help improve the way you move and help you move with more comfort. So in the big picture, here's some of the reasons why that overhead movement often gets irritated. Remember, the shoulder is incredibly mobile and depends on that support from the upper back muscles too. Muscles like the rhomboids and external rotators help guide the shoulder blade as you move your arms up overhead. If certain muscles are weak or undertrained, the shoulder joint often works harder and can feel pinchy or uncomfortable. So here's the good news. Many times it's a strength and coordination issue, not necessarily structural damage. Hi, I'm Dr. Matt Bradbury, family corrective chiropractor, and here we are at One Life Family Chiropractic here in Georgetown, Ontario, Canada. Of course, if you're just tuning in, I love having you. I love sharing the message and interacting with you, and I'd love to interact with you some more. So take a moment, make sure you subscribe and like so we can interact some more and I can help you along your health journey. So here's a quick test I want to show you. What you're going to do to test some of those upper back muscles, in particular the rhomboids, is actually just lie face down. And what I want you to do is bring your hands up straight out to your sides. If after a certain amount of time, let's say 10 to 15 seconds, you start to shake, then your rhomboids may need some more conditioning and some strengthening. So you'll see just like this, I come up, I pause, and what I'm going to do is hold this position, gently squeezing my shoulder blades back and together. And you may find after 10 to 15 seconds, you start to shake on one side, or if you come and have a friend gently push your arms down towards the ground, you find one, you just can't hold up as easily. So that's a simple way you can test that upper back and that rhomboid strength. The second test I'm going to show you actually looks more at your external rotator muscles. And what you're going to do is actually lie face down again, bring your elbows up just like this, and try and turn your arms out like this. Now what you may find is that when you're trying to hold your arm up like this, well, guess what? You get shaky after 10 to 15 seconds, or you just can't simply maintain that position. That's going to show weakness on that particular side. And if you want, you can even have a friend gently press your forearm and your hand down to see which one gives away easier to find out which one may be weaker. And it goes something like this. So you bring your shoulders back. What I'm going to do is bring my arms up like this, and I'm going to press my forearms and my hands towards the ceiling. And as you hold it isometrically, look for which one starts to shake or give way. And if you have a friend press down your arms, you're going to notice right away which one you can't hold up as well. So there's two quick tests that you can do to test your upper back strength and your external rotators starting right now. Why these muscles matter? Well, the rhomboids help position the shoulder blade, and as well, your external rotators help hold, well, your humerus or your arm bone in socket as you bring your arm up overhead. So these muscles help guide the movement. When they're weak, you may compensate, break down, and guess what? Tissues may get irritated, and it's going to be a contributing factor to, well, your discomfort or your irritation when your arm goes overhead. So fix number one is banded external rotations with a top hold. And what you're going to do is set your band up just like this on something sturdy or the rig at the gym. And what you're going to do is just focus on posting your elbow here and turning out like this the whole time, making sure your shoulder blades are slightly engaged, not slouched. And what you're going to do is make it look just like this for 8 to 12 reps for at least 2 sets. Pause for 2 to 3 seconds and then back down. And then pause for the 2 to 3 seconds and back down. Really focusing on keeping your arm in the same position and rotating just like this. So that's number one, banded external rotation with the top hold. One of the other great cues that I find in fix number two is the W isometric band hold. And all you're going to do is think about the letter W. I'm going to come in, relax, come out, pause. The whole time I'm thinking my shoulder blades are pulled down and back. And I'm focusing on 2 to 3 seconds at the top and then back down. And from the back, it should look just like this. all the while keeping my shoulder blades down and back, excellently rotating my hands, pausing, feeling that contraction in my upper back and the back of my arms, and let go. And again, with this one, you're going to plan for, well, 8 to 12 reps for at least 2 sets. And the beautiful part about this is you can keep a simple band like this in your desk or beside your couch so that it's simple and easy to do, and something you can do to help improve your posture, but also your shoulder health, and improve the way you move when you go pick up your kids, go to the gym, and or do the tasks each week at work. So again, 2 simple fixes that you can do starting today to help change the way your shoulders move and improving function overall. So why this works? These exercises train the small postural and stabilizing muscles that people often neglect. As you become stronger and more coordinated, guess what? The shoulder blade becomes more stable and you can get stronger overall, which is the cool part. Better shoulder blade movement often means, well, a more coordinated shoulder and you more comfortable going into that overhead position. And of course, consider the health of your spine and nervous system. So your brain sends messages down through your spinal cord to your muscles, organs, and helps with how you heal. If you don't have proper spinal motion and the nerves are irritated, that's going to be a factor in how you move, perform, and get back on track. So consider the health of your spine and nervous system too. This is something that personally, I get checked regularly for optimal performance to help me move at my best, as well as do these simple exercises to help keep me on my game, whether that be in the office, with my own kids, or performing at the gym. So consider if you need a corrective chiropractor in your area, I'd be happy to help you find one. So remember, shoulder movement has become uncomfortable. Oftentimes you need better support and coordination to help you get back on track. So train the rhomboids, the external rotators, and you may be surprised at how quickly your shoulder starts to improve and how you start to improve your movement pattern. So you can get back to, well, doing those overhead movements, picking up your kid, throwing a ball, and performing at your best each day. Anyways, I will leave you with that today. Thanks so much for tuning in. And remember, as I've shared with you in the past, I simply can't do it alone in terms of reaching the amount of people that we want to reach, help instill in them that more function equals more health, as well as spinal health is vitally important in that equation. So take a moment. If you enjoyed it, I'd love to have you subscribe and be a part of your health journey and or like this. And if you really found it beneficial, take a moment and share it with someone or share it to your feed so that someone else may potentially get the benefit as well. Thanks so much for your consideration. And remember, you're far stronger, more resilient, and resourceful than you may be led to believe. Bye for now.